What's going on, guys? Today we're back with episode 2 of the SquadCast. We have myself, Jobless Gamers, Austin the Saints fan, and Ross, better known as MrBossFTW, and SpeirsTheAmazingHD. Say what's up, guys.
What's up, guys?
Hello.
So this is our episode 2 of the podcast that we're doing weekly. I guess every Tuesday, it seems. And we have a few topics to go over in this video. We're going to be going over some drama. We're talking about DLCs. We're talking about shark cards and packs. So hope you guys enjoy this podcast. And to start this off, we're going to first hit the drama because this is Ross's specialty.
Let's
go for it,
This
Ross.
is my specialty. Like
Let's get right into
Because
the
I
news.
don't know anything about this, so you jump right into it.
Hold
Ross.
on. Before he gets in that, if I go robot mode, just blame Charter. That's my internet company. Don't blame me, okay?
This episode of the
Alright.
SquadCast not sponsored by Charter Internet Service Provider.
Labs.
Anyways,
All right, do this, Ross. Let's go.
Okay, so I'll set the scene for what was going on. Was it Friday when Keemstar did like the drama alert on the GTA?
Keemstar.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
guy.
I think so.
Yeah, he did the drama alert on YouTubers and their metadata and how they have like a giant wall of tags and how they have like certain tags in their title. Like you'll see some YouTubers today that like will literally have tags in their title, like in quote GTA 5 money glitch, like that, like tags meant for the tag section, not the title. And it was basically just a giant mess of people trying to backtrack, delete their tags, delete their history, what they've tried to do. And so on Saturday, I made a video that you guys might have seen called The Corrupt State of the Grand Theft Auto 5 Community, No Honor Amongst Thieves, where I essentially took a few examples from the GTA 5 content creator, community, and basically called people out, not specifically, but just called people out for some of the things that viewers might not see, like misleading titles, using metadata keywords to have your videos pop up in another search when it shouldn't. And I don't know, that video, it was doing really well. Like it had 2,000 likes within like 2 hours, which is a pretty good amount.
That's really good.
Yeah, that's just a really
One
good
thing
ratio.
I want to say though, before you continue, is that for those watching that have no idea basically what like all the tags in the description, all that stuff does, it, like Ross said, it does bump your stuff up in the search bar and stuff like that. But also it's against YouTube's terms of service, and a giant channel that had 2 million subs, Mr. Technical Difficult, he actually got his channel terminated. And not many people know this, or they don't really, strike it. But, if people do report it, then, you can get your channel banned. So after the Mr. Technical Difficult went down, you would think a lot of people were like, all right, guys, I don't want to lose my channel. So they would take him out, but some people did not, and that's, I guess, why Ross kind of made his video, but then you can continue.
Yeah, it was like the exact opposite effect. It's like Mr. Technical Difficult's channel got taken down, and then all of a sudden everyone was like, wow, this is such a great idea. I should continue to put meta tags in my description. But yeah, like you said, I made the video and it got an unbelievable response. I should point out in the video that I literally blurred out everyone's name, or like some people in their tags will put their name, and I blurred out the number of subscribers so you couldn't estimate who it was. And I did my best to not like target anyone. The objective wasn't to target anyone. It was to use examples from multiple people to prove a point. And I ended up removing that video, and I want to talk about why I removed that video. It wasn't that I was wrong. I obviously think I'm right. I think I am right. I used facts that backed up my point. But the reason I removed that video was to not start a war and to not have like one side versus this side. I made the video proved its point, and removing it doesn't mean that, I'm weak or that I retract my statement or that I'm wrong. It was just to prevent any future drama from happening. So that's basically it. But I did think the video did its job, because now people are changing their ways a little bit.
I just think, and I guess you can say, I mean, we've all done, not pretty bad stuff, but, we've all done some shady stuff. Maybe Spears, not so much, but, we've done some things in the past, and maybe, okay, but no, like, I get it. If you're a small channel, it's especially nowadays, it's pretty hard to, grow on YouTube. And
it's really hard to grow.
I get it. Maybe if you have no subs or whatever, put some tags, whatever. But, I think once you get to a certain point, you should start to try to be quote unquote like legit, you know, and grow off of good content and not just tags and search results and stuff.
And lying and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think
and
that's the issue.
That's sort of the thing. Like, it's not even if you are a good personality, even if you're the funniest dude in the world and you're making YouTube videos nowadays, it's sort of like it doesn't matter. I mean, I always say it's like half luck, half like. Say you guys like you do news and stuff, and people are like, okay, we want to know news and we want to know this and that about GTA 5, and you know, I just make videos of me playing the game like that. People that just make videos about playing a game, like they just record themselves and they're talking over it. That's so difficult to get started with nowadays. But like if you get a big break, like with a GTA 4 mod video or something, or like a Skyrim video, or something goes like really viral. I mean, that's how you get started basically on YouTube. It's sort of half luck and half having the ability to actually keep people entertained with your videos as well.
And I'm sure everybody gets this question a lot on just how to grow on YouTube, and it's hard nowadays. But if honestly, guys, if you're consistent, anything's possible.
Yeah, anything's possible. I mean, you could get lucky and get a viral video, and then boom, you know, viral meaning like 1 million views or something.
And
that's a good way to start a
The
channel.
examples and the people that I used in my video were already fairly known YouTubers. Some of them over 100,000 subscribers. So there's no need for them to be doing the things that they were doing. And the final thing I want to mention on that is the thing that irked me the most is I was called a coward. Like, what other outlet do I have? Like, I wasn't hiding any opinions.
Yeah. And you were being truthful too.
Yeah.
So
it's really professional too. Like it's like a lawyer.
It was a good video, and it sucks you guys can't see it anymore because there was an agreement made, and it is what it is. But with all that, is there any final points you guys want to hit upon drama that recently happened?
Well, I don't know if I might be going robot. I'm getting some issues, but what I just want to say is that, like, from a viewer standpoint, and Keemstar kind of made a point about this on his Twitter when he was talking about this, that like as a viewer, when you type in something in the search bar, like 90% of the time you're not going to find what you're looking for, you know, right away because of misleading tags and all this stuff. And I think that's the point that Ross was trying to make, is that we just want you guys as viewers to find what you're looking for, get help, have a good experience, not going to search through 20 videos trying to find something, you know, when it's not there or something, you know.
Yeah,
that's the whole reason Keemstar did it, was because he wanted that to just be filtered out. And it's kind of a scumbag move. Like, if I look up GTA 5 Heists, I don't want to see a DLC video for like the Valentine's Day shit. Like, why is that there? Like, it's a two-way street. It helps you guys as the viewers, and it also helps us, because when one of us, like if Austin makes a really good video and he's talking about a certain topic, like if his video is doing well, his video should be featured along with other videos like that, not like thousands of other videos that have similar tags to his. So it benefits both parties in this case.
And one last thing is that, like Ross said in his video, you know, somebody in this, you know, watching this is probably gonna go back, oh my God, you did that, you did this, you know, like I said, we all made mistakes, but we are trying to now, we started about like a couple months ago, trying to start making it better for you guys.
Yeah.
So
to transition to the next topic, we're going to be talking about DLCs. Now, there's a lot of DLCs planned for the future. Rockstar has recently announced a new one, the Dangerous Business Pack, as well as Heists coming out very soon, and then Valentine's DLC just finished a little while ago. So, with all that and new information you guys heard about, you know, they released the name of Dangerous Business Pack, and we didn't know what that was before. How do you guys feel the direction of GTA Online is going with the possible DLCs, especially Heists? And I want to know, like, what you guys think Heists are going to be like, and if it's just going to be something that someone, like, you can make it on a content creator, if it's not going to be that in detail. Like, have you guys ever played Payday 2?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm hoping the heists are like that. If the heists are like that, dude, oh my God, it'd be amazing.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. Like, it's an actual, like, real scenario where you have to, like, defend, and it's really, really cool and well done and developed. But if it's not, I think there's going to be a lot of uproar. And I want to know what your opinions are in terms of if the heists come out and they're a flop or a fail, what do you think that would do for us as content creators, and how the GTA Online community would react?
Well,
I
think, all right. Well, I think that at this point, I mean, it's just kind of comical about like Heists. Like, people want to play them and stuff, but I don't even think it's about the money part anymore. I mean, yeah, I get we don't have money now, but even if the heists are out, I mean, according to some things, it says we're not even gonna have that much money in them. But I don't even think heists are that. I mean, like the big thing that I'm looking forward to coming out is the stock market. Like if they can have the stock market come out in like an economy type of system, like that would be awesome. So heists, if it flops, I think, maybe for a day or two we'll get some people. Oh my God, I'm never gonna play GTA again. Then like 2 days later they'll be on it again.
Honestly,
That's usually how
I
it works.
I project that it's gonna go down. Like heists are gonna be released, then GTA is gonna be back like number like 3 or 4 on Twitch. So everyone's gonna be like, oh my God, like heists are the best thing. And then like a day after, everyone's like, God, heists suck. Let's get the hell out of here. And then it's gonna go back to like no one's streaming it. And
I think
if you guys noticed for the Valentine's Day DLC, they did so much advertising. They spent thousands of dollars. They spent so much money advertising to get. They had it on the Xbox homepage. They had it on Twitch, like in the front homepage as a banner.
Pretty sure they would have
had
spent
it as-
something more like hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars, not thousands. Like, oh, I'll give you $1,000 to put this on the Xbox homepage. All right, sounds good. It's a good deal. We'll do that.
Well, thousands is thousands. It doesn't matter if it's hundreds of thousands or just a few
I'd say like
thousand,
millions,
thousands,
actually. More so millions, maybe.
I think they can afford it. I don't think
Yeah,
they're
Yeah,
having money
but
issues.
regardless, they spent all this money on Valentine's DLC. Now
it was good.
It questions. It brings a question in my mind, like why?
Well,
It's a good. It's
Well,
a good
it was a
DLC.
good DLC. I mean,
Yeah.
especially
But-
after the Beach Bum DLC. I'm not gonna lie,
Yeah.
the Beach Bum DLC was a little.
Yeah, Beatron was pretty
Eh,
flop.
Yeah, but this one, I mean, except for the fact that a lot of people were complaining about not having enough money to buy the stuff. Overall,
See, I think
it was
they
a
did that on
great
purpose.
DLC.
Yeah,
of
they
course.
did.
Well, and that's
Yeah.
what the next, and that's why the next topic is shark cards, because that's exactly why they did that. But really quickly, let's touch on the Dangerous Business Pack DLC. A lot of you guys may not know, but in the recent newswire for Rockstar, they very discreetly announced the Dangerous Business Pack. Now, there's no information that's like concrete just yet about this, but there is some rumors going on that this Dangerous Business Pack is going to be about just Martin Madrazo and how you're going to be able to use him to build business and have revenue coming in. And I want to know if you guys have made any videos about it, because I don't know if you guys have, but what do you guys feel about that DLC, if it does come, where you'll have like income coming into your character using these missions?
I made a video on that. I think like the day after the Valentine's Day DLC was announced, and I basically said the same thing. I think it's going to be managing and buying properties and the opening of the stock market, because like it's if you go on GTA Online right now and you try to go onto like any of the places to look at businesses or to look at the stock market, it says it's currently unavailable. And unless they intentionally plan for it to never be in the game, which is kind of unlikely, if a developer has something in the game, they're most likely going to have a use for it. Just like the casino and horse track, I'm sure in the future there will be a use for that. So that's what I think it's going to be, which is
I
going to be
think
nice.
they're gonna
'cause-
put. Yeah, I think they're gonna put casinos in. Actually, that's now that you say that. I feel like casinos are gonna come in to
I
play.
really
But
want
you say
casinos
it's
in
a
the game.
dangerous business pack. See, just like the normal properties and stuff in single player, they're
Yeah.
not that dangerous, So maybe
Casinos
Well, that's why-
possibly even like drug dealing or something,
Oh,
Well, that's what I first
business,
thought. I first thought it
That's
was
a-
drug dealing, but I don't think it is.
Yeah,
man.
I mean,
I
that's a
think it's
stretch,
like
I
it's
know.
gonna be like pink slips or something, some kind of dangerous business in regards
That'd
to
be kind
like
of cool, though.
maybe houses that you have to sell that are belong to drug. I don't know. I'm just making stuff up. Or managing a business and you need to protect it with your crew from other crews,
Dude,
stuff like
what
that.
I would want to see is like, imagine like Los Santos, and then like you have your crew, but like your crew has like a section of the city to like you can like choose and like set up like your headquarters, and you can
Yeah.
have like a crew station, like instead of
Yeah,
your
the-
own apartment.
There's rumors that they're doing
That
that.
would be
that
awesome.
There's soon gonna be like like safe houses.
Yeah, that's pretty
around
cool.
this around the city.
Where like
and
only
then you
people
can
in your crew can access all the cars, all the stuff in it. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, there's rumors about that already, but I mean, I think that was something that they had thought about when they first initially thought about GTA Online, and now that they've released, a lot of things were dropped. I know a lot of stuff didn't make it into the official release of GTA
Oh, yeah,
Online.
yeah, obviously.
I'd like to see
So-
like pink slip races. That'd be funny.
That'd
Like
be
that
just
would be
cool.
awesome because they do that in games like FIFA, like where
Yeah.
you put like one of your cards on the line, and that'd be like intense. That would make races so much more intense.
I would
Yeah,
never
you
do
would-
it because I suck so bad.
You save your
Yeah,
own
I would never
I would
do
only
that.
do it with like
I
the
would.
free LG. I'd be like, all right.
Oh yeah, the LG. All right, so transitioning to the last, I guess, topic, which is the shark cards and why the Valentine's DLC even came out. Now, earlier I talked about how they spent so much money on advertising, and the reason why they did this is because they knew that they were going to make all their money back. So in the recent DLC, as you guys know, the Valentine's DLC, things were very expensive. The car was expensive, the gun alone was expensive, and the clothes, each piece was like $5,000. So I spent alone maybe like $100,000 just on clothes, plus the new car and the gun, all that stuff. So how many people watching this video right now actually bought shark cards? If you guys can let me know, let us all know in the comments right now. Did you buy a shark card for this Valentine's DLC? Because I've heard that a lot of people bought shark cards so that they can buy this new car.
Well, see,
and I want to know how you guys
one of
feel
the
about
things
that.
like Rockstar like sneakily put in there is that
It's a new one.
well, no,
It's a
no,
new
no,
shark card.
is everything in this DLC. I don't know. I don't think they gave a specific date, but it's gonna go away unless you buy it. So they're like,
Yeah.
listen,
Yeah.
if you don't buy it, you're never gonna get it
there's-
again. So
yeah,
they're
They're
like,
like, oh, it's
limited time
limited
offer.
edition.
so
Yeah.
they're
Your
kinda
friends are gonna
making
have
you
it and you're
force
not,
it.
like-
yeah. And you're not gonna want
So-
that. So then you have to go buy a shark card. If you don't want to grind all the missions and stuff.
Yeah.
Did you guys buy shark cards or
I
yeah.
did not. I
I've
gave
never
one
bought
away,
one.
but yeah. I mean,
Ross? You bought one? you
No,
said?
I've never bought one.
Yeah.
I bought
I was planning
dude,
to,
I'm a
man,
baller,
because
yo. I don't need shark cards. I got all.
I was
the-
planning to buy one, but then I was like, you know what? Let me just sell my Z Type because
I'm poor
I
as
never
fuck.
used that car.
Yo,
I have like
Well,
10 grand. No,
Freak,
actually, I
I-
have like 2
I
grand.
lost my
sorry.
damn Z Type. I had the Z Type with like every upgrade, and it was in slot number 1 of my garage. And if you guys didn't know, slot number 1 after like the recent 2 patches your car becomes uninsured.
Yep.
And then like unless you get it reinsured, it like will go away after you blow it up. And of course, I didn't know
It
that.
sucks. Yeah, I lost my
Freaking-
Biff.
I lost
If you
my
guys,
Z Type, and then I lost my other Franklin's Buffalo. I was like, come on.
if you guys know what the Z Type, what slot number 1 is, it's the wall opposite to the elevator.
It's the one by the
closest
to the
TV.
Bikes. The one by the bikes.
Yeah, by the bikes there. That's perfect.
Make
So
sure
yeah,
and check
um,
my
That's what
car's
makes this
insured.
Cool.
make sure your cars are insured. But overall, man, I think Rockstar made a lot of money from this
Hope you
Valentine's
get Z-Type.
DLC because,
Demanded.
man, I know a lot of subscribers that message me like, hey, I just bought the car and I bought a shark card to get it. And I was like, oh my God. And I think it's required, like, in order, like, I forgot the increments of the cards, but in order to get this one, you had to buy the $20 card, right?
Yeah.
Do you guys know?
See, yeah. The $20 card was 1.25 million, so that would have covered everything. But
Yeah.
I mean, if you listen, it makes sense though because let's be honest. Call of Duty, all these other other games, they charge a shit ton of money for DLC. Where Rockstar's free, and they give you the option to choose if you want to buy shark cards or like play the game. It's like,
I mean, a lot of games have moved over to microtransactions. I think Titanfall might even have microtransactions in the near future. So, just a lot of games. I mean, they need a source of revenue to keep these servers running.
I get it, but I personally think if you think about it in that way, like I would totally rather get the DLC for free and have the option if I want to just pay for it, get it right away, or just play the game and get it, eventually, rather than just pay $20 up front and then get the DLC, like Call of Duty and these other games do. Because it gives you the option. That's what's cool.
Now, here's a question. I guess that would be a deal breaker for a lot of people. If GT Online was a monthly subscription, how many less players do you think it would
Well,
have?
they'd have to. The only
Have a
way they
boss.
could do that is if they actually had it so where it's not like broken, because it's. I
Yeah.
mean, there's still so much stuff like.
Like, let's say GTA ran flawlessly, exactly how they announced it would in the GTA Online trailer. When we first heard about GTA Online, and that all this amazing stuff was going to be in it. Imagine Heists came out on the release date, there was no problems on launch, and they said, to play GTA Online, you have to pay $15 a month, and this can be extracted from your Xbox, I guess, wallet, or your Microsoft points directly, so you don't have to worry about it monthly. Do you think this game would be doing worse than it is right now, player-wise, or how it is right now on a free-to-play model using shark cards?
Well-
And thinking about money as well, do you think Rockstar will be making more money with paid subscription or just more money with shark cards?
I wouldn't. I don't think I would play it. If
That
it
is
was
a
monthly.
lot
See,
of
here-
money.
What would
Yeah.
happen is there would be a really hardcore, like die-hard fan base that paid, and then like everybody else that just casually plays.
Yeah.
They would just be like, all right, well, go and
Yeah,
play another
I think
game.
it would ruin the overall experience because, like you said, you'd have like all these guys that are very serious about playing Grand Theft Auto. You wouldn't have a good mix of people. But I just did the math, and if you do 15 times 12, which is 1 year, that's $180. And there's a lot of like 10 to 13, 14-year-olds that play this game. And when I was that age, when I didn't have a job, I was lucky to see $180 in a year.
Yeah.
And $180 is like 3 games. It's like half the cost of a console just devoted to an online game that you won't always be playing. That's a ton of money.
But then you think about it like this. I mean, you'll be paying for the extra additions and DLCs. Let's say like I guess a bad example would be World of Warcraft. But World of Warcraft, I mean, they have what, like 7 million players?
What you can equate it to is, I know it's not out yet, but Elder Scrolls Online, they're doing the exact same thing. I mean, that's an MMO, and we're comparing an MMO to just a free roam game. But Elder Scrolls, like, if you're playing on an Xbox, at least, not only do you have to pay Xbox Live, you have to pay $60 for the game, and then you have to pay $15 a month for the game. And like, nobody has that much money to spend on the game, and that's why a lot of people are not gonna play it. But if it was free to play and they had microtransactions, then so many people would play it, and it'd be one of the best free to play games of all time. And I think that's kind of.
I don't know. I think you're overhyping that one right there because we don't even know what it's like just yet. But
I'm just saying
that's a huge statement there.
Right,
the best game of all time.
Free to play game. That's kind of what it would be like. But what if there was a GTA MMO?
I mean, realistically, they're not gonna make you pay 15. They're never gonna make you pay $15 a month to play GTA Online because
it would be silly on Rockstar's end.
What if
well, maybe
next generation there was like online, like there was a giant server.
Though, like,
well, what if you could have Los Santos? What if it was like just GTA Online? Like there's no GTA 5 attached to it, just GTA Online. That's like a separate game or something. And there was Los Santos. Whatever the Las Vegas DLC was, I think it was in San Andreas.
Los Venturas.
Miami.
They had every like place that you can go, maybe even add more, and it was just like a giant server, like an MMO would be, and you could like travel to each place. There'd be what?
There's a game coming out
hundreds
like that.
of thousands. I mean, I don't know how many people are on a.
It's called the Squad. That's funny. Yeah.
Yeah, it's called the Crew.
I swear.
The Crew.
Oh, the Crew. Yeah, the Crew. But it's for
That's
cars.
a racing car game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
but still, that's cool.
That would be pretty cool. Like there was they had heists, or they had economy working. You could potentially even maybe become like a governor of like the city.
I honestly think that in the next few months we're gonna see professions
like
in
that.
GTA
That's
Online.
what I think their whole goal is, to get GTA Online. Like make it this giant thing where like maybe like the single player aspect. Like a lot of people like it was good, but a lot of people play with friends, and that's what like that's. I mean I haven't talked to Rockstar, so I don't know, but I think that's what their like end goal is, to have this giant like ecosystem of just like every Grand Theft Auto, everything thrown in there. All
that'd be extremely nice, but I don't know, man. Like
I mean, obviously, that's
I think Rockstar right now is just trying to maintain their player base because every single day heists aren't out, they're losing players. I think. I mean,
I think heists are so overhyped.
See, heists.
What like when they
are,
but they're just gonna be like, if there's a little problem, they're gonna be like, no, fuck this.
Listen, Heist is gonna be exactly like North Yankton for like 2 days. Oh my God, North Yankton is the greatest thing ever. Then like a day later, yeah, North Yankton, okay, yeah,
yeah. Oh man, 2 days later, Heists are old news.
So
we want something else.
I mean, you can't please everybody, and I mean, to be honest, in this industry, people aren't always.
I will say though that
the most
if
accepting
Heists
of
aren't at least like somewhat good, Rockstar. Like
they're gonna
the
have
longest,
a
like
huge
they've waited so
uproar.
long to get this. Like, I mean, I'm not expecting to be perfect, but
they better just make the money good. Like, fuck. Like, if they make it bad or anything, I don't care. I'll just play it for the money. Like,
what if they made Heists how it is in single player? Would you be happy?
Yeah,
I don't really remember Heist in single player that much, but
there were a lot of different elements. Like the final one of the game, there was like a hacking part where you had to like control the stoplights, and you had to like just do a bunch of like various
cool.
Yeah,
that'd be pretty cool though. Like send Garrett up on the roof to go through like the vent system, and then get stuck because of his ghetto booty, and then Ross goes to the front door, like starts shooting people. Like I come through the wall. That'd be fun,
This is a
it
great
would be a lot of fun. Hopefully they really, because a lot of speculation right now is saying that heists are gonna be like the content creator where you can just slap things together like, oh yeah, let's just have a heist.
One thing I heard and about that leaked gameplay, that was the beta version that they had in the game before the game even came out. So like that's like 6 months old. So
well, hopefully, the heist we see isn't like that then.
Yeah, well, exactly.
Because I don't want to see entrance spelled wrong.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like it's so old, they probably like that's probably nothing like what the heist is actually gonna be like. I mean, I hope so at least, you know.
I imagine at this point, I imagine Rockstar Games is like three guys sitting in one room with like just three
They're chained
computers.
in there.
And yeah, they're chained in there and they are working as hard as possible. And no one understands because they think they have this giant corporation with thousands of people. But at this point, it takes them so long to do stuff that I literally think it's like three people just like working on like 2008 computers.
Yeah, they're like, we haven't seen our family in years.
Yeah. Meanwhile, we're over here like, where are the heists? Like, come on.
Like,
Make the heist.
Like that's.
But overall, I think Rockstar, especially with the most recent DLC, I have faith in them again.
Yeah,
I mean, I
it's
really do
looking,
because
like, especially with
the
patch.
Beach Bum DLC, I think let everyone down. Valentine's DLC, everyone's like, oh man, this is pretty good, not too bad. Hopefully 1.11.
Even the
and
patch,
heists are better.
like some of the things they put in the patch, like it's like, hey, they're actually listening to us. Like
Dude, the patch is
the,
so
um,
long.
there's
They
an
brought the
option
rat
where
loader
you-
back. Like
well, the
everyone was
rat
on there.
loader-
Yeah, everyone was on their case for removing the rat loader, which was really dumb. Like there was no
Uh-huh.
reason to do that. And then they come back and they make it free and they make all the upgrades free. So they're definitely listening. And they
But no,
definitely
but
did
like
that.
little things like for before the patch, like whenever you were just playing and like you accidentally hit LT and RT with a gun, like you'd slap your friend and kill him. Well, now they have an option so where you can't lock onto your friends and
Yep.
like just little things like that that make the game annoying. Like they're fixing, and that's kind of
There's progress being done. It's
Yeah.
not like they're just here collecting cash. And I know a lot of people think that oh my god, Rockstar are just big money whores and all they do is sit back and count dollar bills. They are really working, I think, in their offices because in the recent patch update, that thing was so long. It was like 2-3 pages long. And of course, I feel like some of that stuff was just filler. Like they were just saying it because like they're gonna get it done very soon. But you
half
know,
the stuff is
hopefully
like
it
you'll
gets-
never notice it, you know. Anyway, so but
fix the color of the sky to be not too blue.
yeah, like
Perfect.
fix the clouds from moving too fast, or it's like stuff like that that's just random. But one thing that I would like to see though, and like obviously this probably ain't gonna happen with like the first go around of Heist, but like you guys watch Breaking Bad?
Yeah.
no, what's that?
I actually don't. I've never
See-
seen an
see-
episode.
Okay, Ross hasn't seen it, but there's I think it's in I can't remember which season. It's in one of the later seasons. They actually have to rob a train
Yeah.
of like
Oh yeah, I
of
remember
stuff.
that. Yeah.
And like everybody keeps saying heists are like for only banks and stuff. And like I would like to see different heists, like
Yeah.
robbing a train or robbing
That'd be legit.
like stuff. I
You
don't know.
rob a
That'd be,
train.
that'd
Yeah,
be
like
awesome.
a Fort Zancudo heist or something like that.
Yeah, you know, instead of just bank.
Maybe it's maybe everything we're saying is right around the corner.
a Rockstar. If you're listening to this,
Hey,
take
yeah,
that into
Rockstar, if you're-
account, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, all,
So-
all three Rockstar employees
Just
take
just
notes.
start over.
just,
wipe
just scrap this current project and start all
They're
over.
like, no.
All right. So, in closing, does anyone want to hit on some points that we may have missed in this video? Because we cover a lot. We covered drama, DLCs, shark cards. Anything else?
Stitches get stitches.
Oh my god. Anything else?
Right
Ross,
into the
Austin?
I think I'm all good.
Wait,
Yeah.
are we talking about packs or what?
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
we're
right.
talking
PAX. Yeah. We could
Because we haven't
touch
really
that.
announced this yet, have we? This is
No, I think, and I'll make a separate video announcing it as well. I'm sure you guys will as well, because like we're all the way at
Well,
the
I'll
end.
probably do it like in April.
That viewer
Like,
retention,
going in.
son.
But
all 6%
Um,
of people watching to the end. You're gonna hear something cool.
Yeah,
Real.
we're all gay. I'm just kidding.
I gotta go.
Everyone in the squad except for AU Kronos or Kronos will be attending PAX East. So if you guys gonna be going to PAX East, make sure you guys come hang out with us. We might be working, I think, with Machinima to get like some signing time and stuff if you guys want that, depending on how many people we can like meet out there. But overall, we're all gonna be staying together in one
Bed.
little room with one bed. So yeah.
Yep.
Anything else you guys want to announce about PAX? Oh, and also, actually, if you guys have any games you guys want to see that are coming around that time, like interviews with developers or anything like that, we will do that for you guys. So make sure you guys leave those comments down below. So I hit that. Anybody want to say something?
I think that's it. I feel good.
Yeah, that's about it. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching episode 2 of our SquadCast. We will see you guys next week with episode 3. And
we have
make
a
sure you guys check
special
out everyone's
guest,
channel
Wiz Khalifa.
in the description. Wiz Khalifa. Make sure you guys check out everyone's channel. Subscribe, like, comment, and later, guys.
peace.
Deuces. Get that in there. You get deuces in there.
Yeah, we got. I'm keeping it.